I found out my dad had a second family, so I made them choose. I always thought my childhood was normal. Suburban house, dinner at 6, a golden retriever named Lucky who hated rain. But normal doesn't mean happy, and happy doesn't mean honest. My dad was the kind of guy everyone loved, coach of my soccer team, life of every barbecue, a handshake that meant something. But now I know charm can hide anything. I was 17 when I found out. I'd forgotten my backpack at his office. He was a regional sales rep, always traveling. His assistant let me in, told me he was in a client meeting. But when I walked past the conference room, I saw him, not in a meeting, not with a client, with a woman, and a boy who looked, just, like, me. I ducked behind a cabinet. I watched them laugh. My dad kissed the woman's cheek, called the boy champ, said, "See you Friday night for movie pizza." I felt like the floor vanished under me. I didn't tell anyone for days. I kept thinking it was a mistake, a misunderstanding. But then I started looking through our garage files. Receipts, hotel confirmations, photocopies of a second mortgage, and a birthday card addressed to Ben. That was the boy's name. He was 12. He had my father's nose, and my exact dimple. I confronted Dad in the backyard. He was cleaning the grill. I remember the smell of charcoal and shame. I asked him how long it had been going on. He didn't deny it. He just looked tired. Said, "Since before you were born." My mom didn't know. None of us did. He had 2 families, 2 lives. And when I asked why, he said, "Because I loved you all, and I didn't want to lose anyone." I wanted to scream, but instead, I made a plan. I met with his other son, Ben. We sat across from each other in a coffee shop, awkward and silent. We both ordered hot chocolate. Eventually, he asked, "So, are we brothers?" I told him the truth, and we talked for hours. He hadn't known either. He thought my dad was divorced. He thought I was the one who came after. I told my mom. She cried until there were no tears left. Then she got a lawyer, filed for divorce. And then I gave my father a choice. Show up for the truth. Tell both families everything. Face what he did. Or we would do it for him. He disappeared for 3 months. No calls. No explanation. Ben and I stayed in touch. Weirdly, he's the best thing that came out of all this. We hang out almost every weekend now. He calls me his bonus brother. I call him my second chance. But sometimes, when I see a dad at a park, carrying his kid on his shoulders, I wonder if we ever really knew the man we called ours.